Hello everyone and welcome back to Transport Fever. We are looking at the little, I guess, depot hub here that's supplying our upper corner kind of two towns. I believe it is Southport and Middleton here. And today we are going to be hopefully expanding capability between these two towns. Right now, not much is really shipping in terms of cargo between these two. We do have goods being made out of this factory and being shipped to Southport. In fact, if we take a look at it, you can see it's about 53% satisfied, which means we need to get more trains running to this depot and start dividing up the goods between Southport. But also, Middleton over here is going to require some goods. If a town doesn't really have a good in it, it's not really a successful business opportunity for us, right? Because not many people just want to drive around. They want to go to work, they want to move to a different town, maybe visit people, or maybe even shop at a different town. And so that's what we need to do and work on today. We have some logs actually coming in here. And plus, once we get production turned up in this area, we'll be able to ship more oil, more logs, and set up an interesting road network, I think. I think that's the plan. What I want to do this episode is take a little bit of a break from trains. We've spent a lot of time on trains, which is perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with a good train, I say. But I think I want to set up some better road networks going through these three towns. Southport kind of being the more centralized hub of this area. So, I know some of you might not like this. I'm gonna build a highway system, and we're gonna see how well this works. And we're gonna try and get a lot of our vehicles off this country style road and more on a proper highway with on-off ramps, so that we can get traffic kind of segregated a little bit and control the flow here. Yeah, so we're gonna basically just start over here at Middleton. And I probably want the highway to end. Probably going across here and just plop right into there. So we'll have an off-ramp here, and we will have a nice kind of into the highway about central to the town. So they can get off early for residential, get off later for industrial and commercial buildings here. So let's get started. Now, I'm not gonna go crazy with the highway, right? I don't want to go just really hardcore with this like 6-lane road. That seems a little excessive. A medium country road is pretty good. This is more like an interstate, I would say. And then there is the large interstate. So this is a 2-lane going each direction. I think we'll do the 2-lane close to town. And then as we go a little bit more countryside, we'll split into more of a standard interstate here. I want the more lanes closer to town simply due to the fact that we get to keep... Ooh, a bus lane. No bus lanes. Keep. What's keep? Okay, I don't know. Okay. Let's just get started. So we're going to grab this country road here, and it's basically just going to end, I think, here forming a T-junction. Alright, so we're going to pop this out. It's going to be a little pricey, but that's fine. And we're also going to raise it up 2 clicks, because I want this to be a raised road. There we go. And then we will straighten it out. Make it completely level here. And start taking it this way. Now, as you can see, the terrain of this thing is going to change. So we're going to kind of manually adjust this to fit what we want. Now, I could also, in theory, just tap M here and make this a full-on kind of raised bridge section. But I feel like this game doesn't really allow you to just raise it off the ground too well, which is a bit of a shame. You know, I wish you could just keep it as a normal bridge the whole way, but that's okay. So we're gonna go, I think, this way, and we're just going to try and naturally find the height we need. I don't want it to be overly tall. But it seems like that might be the case, right? Because we're going uphill. So I think this is fine. So we'll go this way, kind of align it there. Alright, and then we're gonna get a bridge, kind of bypassing, or going over this section here. I think that's fine. And then we'll tap M just to arch it. That way we can clear this street well enough. Okay, get an overpass going. Could probably shorten it too. Okay, so that's 73,000. It's a little expensive to invest in infrastructure like this, but that's okay. All right, and then we start going straight again. So you can see this bridge is nice and functional, right? It's gonna keep the traffic down here separated off, and then we will grab, I guess a small country road is about all we have as kind of an off-ramp. So we'll take this single street here, just kind of run it a little bit more straight. All right, and then grab a small country road and run it down. Trying to hug this form. Alright, take it over, make a nice T-junction. Like that. And then kind of grab it on this side. It may not be doable. What do you mean construction's not possible? There we go. Alright, so I guess I'll just have to start it. It's a little weird. But that's fine. Oh boy, that is some tearing going on there. This game doesn't like to do a lot of things. All right, let's take a look. That has created a mess, just a total mess. So we're gonna smooth this out. By the way, this investment's gonna be pretty pricey, but I'm fine with it. I mean, a train is more expensive. You know, let's not kid ourselves. A train is definitely more expensive here, so we'll grab this section and start working our way this way as well. Okay. I think it would be best if we kind of worked off. Man, can I not? There we go. Get a straight junction there, and a straight junction here. Okay, I think it's best that we do it this way. All right. Now grab this, just like that. It's a little bit of a bumpy road. It's not like a perfectly smooth arch. I feel like tracks are just overall probably a higher quality item in this game. All right, so you can see that junction, the sharper it gets, the more iffy it's probably going to be coming down to here. Yeah, see, it's not gonna like that, which is a damn shame. All right, so what we'll do is, much like over here, is do kind of the opposite. So we'll make a T-junction. I know this is totally not how highways are really built, but it's a requirement for our little thing. Okay, so there we go. Did they just upgrade that road? I didn't want them to do that. Don't do that without my permission. Let's pause it. Let's pause the game so the town doesn't start just arbitrarily upping my stuff, y'all. Alright. Now we're not gonna have a smooth transition, it seems. It seems like doing T-junction to T-junction is about the best we can do. Kind of a shame, but I mean, I've been on highways that do this. They'll have a light on this side and a light on the other side. It's a little weird. But that's okay. Can I upgrade this? No. I think that's fine. It just looks weird. Okay. Quit faffing about. We have things to do, Uthris. Things to do. Alright, now that we are basically out of town, we'll go ahead. Here, let's just make this straight. There we go. We'll go ahead and start running this as a more country road, interstate, about from here. So let's grab a medium country road and go straight. Now the question becomes these things. How do we handle things like this where we have to kind of go over this road? I guess that's functional. Okay, that's not bad. And then what I can do is pull these two pieces and hopefully get this to here. Can I tap M to kind of make this a bit smoother? No. Okay, well, that's just gonna have to do. Alright, large country road, here we go. Now I think at this point what I'll do is, I guess I can just make it flat again. I don't need to raise it up for the whole thing. That just seems pricey for no reason, am I right? So we'll flatten this out, start going this way with it. Right, and then I'm gonna give some people a view. This. I always try and cut away the lower edge to a lot of these types of terrain things. I want to smooth this out as well. There we go. It just looks weird all scarred up like that. Now normally there'll be probably a lot of trees kind of around these things. Rocks and stuff. Alright. There we go. That's fine. Let's get the other point of entry here for the small country road. So we'll go straight off of this. This and okay. Why is that not working? There we go. Too much curvature? I don't think that's possible with the road. And there we have it. So there's our giant on and off ramps. Holy cow, that's a bit excessive. Now, I could run a highway up through here, or I could just let them use this road, which is totally doable. So let's get another kind of on-off ramp thing going on here, and I'm going to try and get this closer to the bridge. I'm going to just run it straight down there. I think having it to be a tighter element is just going to be a better look anyways. think that's better. Okay, so let's get this T-junction up. Boy, just not as powerful as City Skylines for road vehicles. They definitely prefer their trains, but that's fine. And just like that. Okay, so there. Now we have a nice bypass there. Let's see if I can't get this bridge to be a little less jarring. And start it there to there, and then arch it. Let's see if that, no, that didn't help. In fact, I think that did the opposite effect that I wanted. So let's try this and just flatten this out completely here. Make this nice and smooth and good looking. And then medium country road. Come on, let me do it. There we go. Okay, well, it's not liking that at all. What's with this curvature thing? There we go. Please go out straight. Alright, about to there. And then we'll do the same this way, about to there. And then we'll connect these two. And just press M once, twice. Looks like we're just always going to have that little bit of a weird bump in there, but that's okay. We'll make it work for us. Alright, so the first major highway, and I'm kind of glad these on-off ramps are a bit longer in case traffic starts building up through there, and these ones can be shorter because I expect there to be less traffic. You don't want traffic to start blocking from the entrance on-off ramps to go into here. However, these are kind of two-lane roads. I don't think there's a way to set a one-way street. Two-lane, two-lane. I don't think there is, which is kind of crappy, but whatever. We'll make it work for us. All right, so we're gonna try and keep this roughly with the terrain. So let's bring the terrain markers back. We're gonna bring it over this way. We're gonna pop it up in that one because there's not good. So we're gonna probably build a bypass, kind of on-off ramp about here, and use this road as the on-off point, and then we'll probably rework this road completely on there. I think that'll work. So we'll do that, and then go straight across. And press M twice. So that's a huge bridge. Definitely a big one. So it'll be another case of kind of hand building this. So we'll take this up to about there. Take it straight across. Tap M, just get a little bit of an arch in it. Alright, and then bring her down. Okay, that's fine. And then we will just delete these couple sections through here. Let this road get reworked and bent this way. Just like that. And then we'll keep this as just a normal country road. Let's follow the tracks on with this. Yeah, something like that. That's okay. So, T-junction, let's get the bottom side first. Because we have to deal with the factory right there. And then go down, oh, to about there. Too much slope, don't lie. Wow. It's definitely a large bridge going across there. That's fine. I hope they choose to use this road eventually, especially when we get faster vehicles. You know, this highway, I think, is going to be pretty important to get goods shipped across all these ways. So we have that. Get the curve right. Too much curvature. Lie. That down to there. Same thing over yonder. I wonder if there's any good mods to just road networks in this game. Okay, so we got on off at that point. And this is a shorter road than this kind of country road going through there, so that's good. Hopefully it pays off. Now for this, I might run the highway north of it and have an exit on this side and an exit on this side and kind of just leave it like that. Kind of go around the town with this road. Whoa, don't curve like that. Alright, and about here I'll probably up it to a 4-lane. And then we will start building a little bit up so that we can start doing on-off ramps and things about here. So we'll do this straight and down. So I want this to start going downwards, but still do a bridge so we can get underneath of it. What's a good arc for this? I think about there. Alright, and then this. I guess we can kind of keep this highway raised through here. Alright, question is, can I get a country road underneath of this? Ooh, I can! That's good. And then that can connect temporarily right there. This, we might just T-junction off. Right, just a preemptive kind of T-junction there. Alright, so let's get this working. There we go. Oh, nope, don't do that. And around. Down to there. And around. Down to there. Nice. Roads are really good for those steep inclines. Cars are very much more efficient for networks that require this kind of stuff, I would say. Alright, let's take that to there. I wish there was a way to force this to be a bridge, but apparently Nat cat. Okay, that's fine. Alright, there we go. So that is 1 point into the town. Now I would be doing like fancier, some fancier overpasses and on-off ramps and things, but I have a feeling that it's just not worth it. Which is fine. Holy cow, that is huge. Alright, we need to make this go down. Not by too much. Still allow for the curve to build. Okay, bridges. Bridges are hard. Alright, keep it level there. Still really tall. I mean, you know, it's not like terribly unrealistically tall, but it's pretty much the limit there that I want to see. So we'll do that. Let it snap back down to the ground. Now let's hit N so it curves sooner. Nah, we'll keep it like that. There we go. And then let's get our on-off ramp over here. Break that junction a little bit. Back up, yep. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this method to construct. We'll bring it out straight. Kind of like that. So we can kind of do these in one big smooth motion rather than doing them a bit combobulated there. That needs to go a little bit farther back. Down to there. That's fine. It's just not good looking. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Still not good enough. Better. Still really weird. Mainly due to this thing having an odd angle to it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so entry point 1, entry point 2 into the town. Are people actually using it? Look, the truck is using it. Oh, wow, that's ugly right there. That's no good. Let me fix this real quick. Two lane going straight to that. There, that's way better. That bump in the road was pretty severe. Yay! We got our first truck on the highway. Heading over here. Now, is he gonna merge and get off in this spot, or is he gonna go all the way over? He'll probably go all the way over. Look, we got another one. Oh no, he's actually getting off here. Sure, he's cutting across traffic. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's not efficient. It's not efficient at all. Why'd he go down there? Because he deemed it to be shorter? Even though now he has to slow down to go back up? Okay, I think this is why people don't build too many highway networks in this game and focus more on trains. They're kind of dumb. All right. So we'll get this to curve over to here. That's fine. We can build bridges like that on highways. Alright, and then, I don't know, can we do a tunnel? It's our first tunnel of the game. And it's weird that it's a road. Oh, I am totally using the wrong road for this. I need to be using the medium there. Right? Yes, I think so. They kept the really wide roadways across the bridge though, which is kind of an interesting look. Alright, let's upgrade this one too. There we go. And then smooth out all this terrain, make this tunnel entrance look a little bit better. And these. So much money I'm sinking into this thing, but that's fine. Again, still cheaper than a new train. New train's millions of dollars. This is still millions of dollars, but it's just something different. I just wanted something different this episode. That bump's bugging me. I don't think there's anything I can really do about it though. Now the towns, I might actually upgrade these automatically, which could be annoying to see them do. And they could also start building houses on the on-ramp, off-ramp area, which could also be annoying. Alright, so we got, let's see, this is kind of like where the main depot is going to be coming on and off, so important that we have that there. We have this, so they can go up to that factory. If they need to go this way, they can. Back up through there. And then start working our way south. Okay. So we have that construction. Oh, wow, that took a long time just to build that little stretch of highway. But people are using it. It's obviously faster than taking it the other way. Now the cars, I think, are preferring to go this way. They like the scenic route because they're just going town to town, right? They don't necessarily have to worry about that. But the trucks, these are going up to there as well. So for them, it is faster to go that way, which is great. And hopefully when we get faster and faster vehicles, what will happen is, because they're quick, they would want to take the faster road automatically. Because by default, it would just be faster that way too. Smooth this out. Smooth all this out. And you know, I would love to line this whole thing with trees and some rocks and make it a nice, pretty highway. I mean, it is 1943 roads and interstates are probably going to be something coming down the pipeline soon. So we might be... Go. Alright, so that's fine. That should increase efficiency there. And what we'll do is start getting some trucks delivering goods from up here all the way to Middleton. So let's start doing that. There we go. Just have basically a dead-end street completely dedicated to trucks. And then also get a depot here. There we go. A depot as well. That's good. Okay, so let's get some goods rolling down here. So this is the best vehicle that we have. It can go 60 kilometers an hour, which is about half the speed of a train, which is pretty good. It's gonna carry some goods. So we're gonna buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 good trucks. And what we'll do is we're gonna send 4 of them to the transfer, pick them up from the transfer and bring them up to the rest of the way of the town. And then the other 4 will go simply from the goods factory and send them to the transfer. I think that's a good way to do it. You're kind of putting in the middle, and then also eventually what we can do is ship them out here via train. You know, be a big trading hub, which might require this platform to be upgraded eventually to like 4 lines or something. But we'll see when we get there, when it's actually popular enough to do so. Alright, new line. So this is going to be a new line. It is going to be... Let's see. Middleton Halt to Lower Southport. So... let's do the, let's call this Middleton Cargo Route. Alright, let's add another line going from this transfer to there. So Southport East. Southport, so we will just do unload only at Lower Southport. Yeah, okay. Southport good transfer. Okay. So there we go. Those are all the lines. You can see now we get a lot of traffic showing up here. Sharing a lot of these streets, which is going to be pretty cool to see. So let's go back to our vehicle depot and send some of these out. We're going to set these ones to the Southport good transfer. Now it's going to be interesting to see what route they want to take, right? Because in theory, I would like them to use this highway road, but it also might not be as quick yet, because this speed limit on this road, I believe, if I can see it. Okay, I can only see track speed limits. I think the speed limit on this road is the same as this one, so it's really not the same. So what I'll do is I'm gonna actually downgrade some of this through here. So hopefully what that'll do is shift that line to use the highway instead. I'm just curious if it'll do that or not. Probably Nat, simply due to the fact that, I mean, it's still within its max speed limit. So to that, it's really no different. Oh, wow, we got our first plane. Interesting. That's, well, it might not be the first plane. It's 1943 after all, or 44. I don't know. It's something we'll have to look into at some point. Just getting some planes as well. Okay, so we have goods. Going from this goods factory to the transfer and everything like that, which will be great. I will have to see how efficient it is. We might have to add a lot more vehicles to get this to be more efficient or whatnot. We also might need to up production, which might require some more logs. Right now we only have that one log train coming from this area over here, which only produces about 120. But hopefully when this factory calls for more logs, we can get that sorted out. But we also, I think, probably just need more plastic being made and delivered, which is a factor for sure. So we might need to up our vehicles from this, going up to the scenic route to this factory and back and forth. Very interesting running a highway for sure, compared. But it was also cool. It's nice to see vehicles actually using it. So that'll be effective. And right now we have a decent amount of oil being refined. So what I'll do is I'm gonna get two new of these trucks here for line 5. So we're gonna buy you automatic. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Set line all line 5. Yep. There we go. So that'll pick up some more oil. Start getting more oil processed quicker. And then we'll get probably another 4 or so to carry these plastics over to this good factory as well. So let's do that. Let's open this up, buy a new road vehicle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set line all. Probably should have made note of what line number it was, but that's fine. Okay, so it looks like these guys deem it to go quicker to go through the Southport Highway section rather than going straight up to there, but that's fine too. Alright, all the road vehicles starting up. Okay. And then I think for now, this is kind of fine for the sawmill back and forth, right? So if we take a look at this line here, line 9, and take a look at vehicles. We have 3 vehicles kind of constantly going in between here. You know, that's a quick loop. You know, we can probably get one more, I would say. And send it on line 9. So it'll go on line 9, and then line 7 looks to be the planks over to the factory as well. I mean, how many vehicles we got on this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 6 of them. So let's bump that up to 10. So we'll get 4 new ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set line all, and I think it was 7. It is. So we will do 7. Alright, that way we can get planks up to here a little bit quicker since we have an expanded fleet coming down to here a little bit. Alright, and now we just basically have to kind of see what the game really wants and needs from us at this point. So we are on triple speed at this section of the game. Letting it go forth here. Let's connect up this just normal road. So it's not a complete dead end. I think it'll be interesting too if the town expands and decides, hey, we can just connect up to this highway. That would be a little bit of an awkward conversation with the developers of the community, and be like, I don't know, it's not really a good idea to try and awkwardly connect in the middle there. Okay, you can do it, that's fine. Okay, so that is, I think that'll function. I'm definitely interested to see if a good wagon will start dropping things off here or not. Waiting to see a truck go this way, just to make sure I have the typing correct. Ah, there's one, I think. No, he's carrying oil. That is more oil. More oil. That's logs. You're on line 5, which is interesting. Interesting route for you to be carrying logs on. I think the automatic is messing with that a bit. I might need to really dictate what they need to be carrying a little bit more. Vehicles. Oh, we don't have any vehicles for the Middleton cargo route. Oh! Well, because we never set them. Line all. Middleton cargo. I thought I did, but apparently not. Okay, so we got 4. So now that might become active. Okay, that should actually function now. Look at all the vehicles. All the little icons just putting about up here. Really busy section of the map. Probably not an efficient way. I know most people will probably be like, Uthris, why don't you just build a train and haul and make millions and millions of dollars so you can continue on the series in a quicker fashion or play in sandbox mode. I enjoy the challenge. It might be, to be honest, sometimes a little hard to watch because you're like, wow, this kid sucks. But you know, I'm gonna play my way. Hopefully you guys can take something from it. Or just endlessly critique me and make me feel bad. Okay, what's this hauling? This is hauling some logs. So we'll make some money there. What do we really need though? So details, as you can see, we have a lot more logs stored here than plastics. How many plastics do we have stored here? 19. So plastic seems to be the short end of the stick, I think. We're also gonna have to start taking fuel from here and maybe taking it to Middleton and Southport, which means we need to start transporting more oil up here. And oil is a good money maker for us. So let's come down here to the oil fields. How much are they producing? Not much, if any. Just making sure there's no train hung up anywhere. Not currently. Oh yeah, we got transports going through the town. Even though we have a janky highway running next to it, definitely makes me think of West Virginia. Okay. Where is our oil train? This guy's moving pretty slow. Why are you moving so slow? Oh, you're stopping. For this guy here. Which needs a little break there. Probably need one right before it as well. There we go. That'll hopefully help with the train efficiency right here in this junction. It looked like it was having a bit of a trouble. Details. Top speed's 90. Can it actually go 90 is the question? Yeah, it just takes it a while to kind of get up to speed, I suppose. Where is... I don't have any warnings, like a train stuck somewhere. There's an oil train. How many of those do we get? Let's head back over to the station. Line 2. Vehicles. So we only have the one train. We definitely need a second one. So let's do that. Let's get a new train, guys. I think it'll be more efficient to launch it out of here. Let's do that. So let's buy a train. It's been a while. Now the A35 is what's currently hauling the oil, and it's doing well for us. So we'll continue with the A35, I think. So buy that. We're gonna buy some wagons. So there's only one tanked wagon, which is fine. So we'll haul some crude oil. Let's see how long this thing gets. Boop, 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 boop. 102. Let's go up to this one again real quick. Wherever it may be. It's such a long route that it can be hard to kind of find it sometimes. Where the deuce did that train go? Oh, is this it? Yep. Okay, so we're currently at 102 meters. This one is at 119, so let's see if we can't match it. There we go. Set line all. This one is on line 2. We haven't named this one apparently. So line 2. Alright, so it should be off. Doing its thing now. Middleton hasn't received, I don't think, any goods yet. Now I can't tell if that's because this transfer is not working. Charts, vehicles. I don't know, maybe it's just not enough time has gone through to let this thing cycle. Maybe that's the problem. Anyways, there goes the Flying Scotsman. And our oil still hasn't arrived. It is that slow. How fast are you going? You're going 100. I mean, that's pretty quick for a big train hauling a whole bunch of oil. Look at that. Around this crazy intersection that we made. Cargo depot acquired. 2.45 million. That's a lot. That'll definitely do it. Alright, off it goes back. Get some more logs coming. So hopefully production of these goods will ramp up a little bit. How's Southport doing on demand though? We're about 50% for commercial there, so that is a concern. We just need to increase that a little bit more. And then I guess next episode what we'll do is either adjust this a little bit off camera. And then I think next episode is I'm going to go ahead and get this route from Middleton to Southport to Emsworth to when Chelsea, I know I'm probably butchering these names, forgive me, but, you know, English, not my strong suit. I'm American. I can't speak it. Okay, so let's see. I think that's fine. Alright, so with that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, feel free to subscribe to my channel for more creative goodness such as this. Go ahead and hit that like button. Leave a comment down below on how dumb this road system idea was. Go ahead and, I don't know. Do whatever you want today. I think that's my best advice. You do you. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.